Let's check your weather here with meteorologist Thomas Geboy. We're going to keep that nice weather streak going for the weekend?
Well, we're going to keep it at least for today, but by tomorrow we're going to see some changes, and we're really going to start to see those changes in the southern half of the state for today, as we'll be looking at warm temperatures, but moisture is going to start to work its way in, and by the second half of the day into tonight, we'll start to add a slight rain chance to the southern half of the state, but by tomorrow, everybody will at least have a chance for seeing some wet weather, with the best chance in the northern half of the state really coming tomorrow night into Wednesday. And on top of that, we'll also be going on a cooling trend. So if you like the warm weather, make sure that you get outside and enjoy today, because we'll be looking at temperatures about 10 degrees above average in Salt Lake City. In the meantime, here's the view from ABC4 News Studios, where everything is nice and quiet this morning. Got a little bit of a breeze out there, but the weather not going to give you too many concerns. And if you look in the right-hand portion of your screen, looks like you got the crescent moon. Very pretty view for this early Monday morning. For today, we're going to go with the daytime high of 80 degrees in Salt Lake City. So again, about 10 degrees above average, 80 degrees in Provo under a partly cloudy sky, 75 degrees in Vernal. And in the southern half of the state, you're going to notice a little bit more cloud coverage a little bit quicker because of that moisture working its way in. A daytime high of 83 degrees in Moab, 77 degrees in Cedar City, and 90 degrees down in St. George. And as we move into tomorrow, we're going to see an upper level low pressure working its way in from the Pacific and southwestern California. And it's going to be in the southeastern half of the state by tomorrow. And where you see that darker shade of green is going to be a better chance for wet weather tomorrow. But it's also going to come with the potential for some times of heavy rain as well. Meanwhile, by the second half of the day, we'll start to add a slight rain chance to the northern half of the state. Let's walk you through it here on your Watching Your Weather for you. And as we make our way through today, we'll see cloud coverage increase, but during the daytime hours, we're looking at predominantly dry skies. Tomorrow, that's when we start to see the chance for wet weather increase, especially in the southern half of the state, where there could be some times of showers and thunderstorms at times of heavy rain, and that could lead to some flash flooding, so we'll be watching out for that. Meanwhile, by tomorrow afternoon, an isolated chance can't be ruled out even along the Wasatch Front, but the best chance in the northern half of the state looks like it's going to come between tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, with isolated showers remaining possible into Wednesday. But we'll also be talking about some cooler temperatures. But with tomorrow in the southern half of the state, you can see this area kind of highlighted in green from stretching from St. George up to Beaver and Moab. This is a excessive rainfall forecast and a marginal risk that we could see some excessive rainfall resulting in some flash flooding. So if you're going to some of our national parks tomorrow, that's something you're going to want to take into consideration, as flash flooding will be possible. But for today, we're going to be looking at partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies across most of the parks, with a daytime high of 65 degrees in Bryce, 88 degrees in Zion, and we'll be looking at temperatures on the cooler side tomorrow, adding that rain chance. But for St. George, a daytime high of 90 degrees for today, adding the chance for wet weather for tomorrow, with the daytime high dialing back to 79 degrees, keeping at least a small chance of rain in the forecast through Thursday, before temperatures more so settle into the middle 70s into this upcoming weekend. Along the Wasatch Front, a daytime high of 80 degrees in Salt Lake City, most of the Wasatch Front getting into the upper 70s. And then we'll be looking at upper 70s again tomorrow, adding a slight rain chance by tomorrow afternoon, a chance for showers on your Wednesday, and then those daytime highs dialing back into the 60s by Friday and lower to middle 60s for your Saturday and Sunday. And we'll also be keeping at least a small rain chance in the forecast even into this week.